Shamai. It's been a while since you've actually seen me doing a little bit of work. Let me just get this light out from behind me a minute. That's better lighting. Yeah, where are we? Halfway through December at the minute. I thought I'd just do a little bit of a catch-up video because there's been an awful lot of things going on over the last month or so. So yeah, first of all, let me just have a quick whiz around to show you where we are at Christmas decorations. Yeah, the tree is up. I haven't filmed putting all the decorations up this year, mainly because it was done over a few days, because at the time we were really busy. Ooh, look at that. First time I've ever had a poinsettia, but 3D printed. Yeah, fugglers, yeah, just in case any of you spotted them. These are actually dog toys. So they're there for the boys. Yeah, just other bits and pieces. There are Christmas decorations up in here, along with the plants. Little sad update. We had a bit of a storm, about a week and a half ago, and the new fence has come down. One of the panels came down and Richard had to take the rest of it down so it didn't cause any damage to the actual wall out there. So yeah, we're going to have to look into that in the new year. Idris is with me by the looks of it. Come on, boy. The 3D printer is frantically printing, as it seems to be a lot at the minute, but I will talk a bit more about that later. Now then, yeah, the last week or so has been particularly busy. The house is in a mess. And I mean a real mess. Yeah, don't worry, I will be tidying, I promise. Mainly because we've been decorating. This is our bathroom and it is actually just about finished, 99%. I've got to do the radiator. You can see the lovely Chitta. Hello, Poppet. Okay. She is our elderly cat. She's 19 now. She's good as gold, but she's totally blind. So trying to decorate in here has been a little bit of a mare. Yeah, trying to keep the room as normal as possible. She goes everywhere upstairs. She hasn't gone downstairs for quite a while. She hasn't been outside for a few years. But the reason we had to decorate this room, not her so much, we keep a litter tray in here for her for the toilet. But unfortunately, the two boy cats every so often miss the litter tray, so it was getting a little bit smelly in here, and it just needed decorating anyway. So yeah, a week or so ago, Richard painted the ceiling, then I took over, gave it a really good clean in here, and I'd always intended to do this room this time of the year, and then we sort of went, oh. But anyway, we're having it done because the carpet is being fitted tomorrow from when I'm filming this now, and we finished painting last night. So yeah, so we've had to we need to change the carpet and things in here, but yeah, between me and Rich, we have managed to get this room painted in time for the carpet to be fitted. I have even managed to 3D print some things for the bathroom, like accessories. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way it's come out. In fact, there's another job in that we've got to put the blinds and the curtains back up as well. I'd forgotten about that. So yeah, the bathroom is now done, which means I've got to get on with work stuff again. And for those of you who are sort of new to the channel, especially with the 3D printing recent videos, what do I actually do? I have been for a very long time a music teacher. Then I went into the classroom teaching music. And recently, about a year and a half ago, I quit classroom. I'd had enough of that. So I do a lot of online teaching. I make videos for teaching, particularly bass and ukulele, and what we're doing now, Webb's World. But what I absolutely love doing is going away to ukulele festivals and vlogging and that kind of thing. So that's just a little bit of background information for me. For Rich, he works in car insurance, not just any old car insurance, particularly classic cars. expensive cars and motorhomes and things, which is quite ironic as we've purchased a motorhome within the last year. Not because he sells insurance for it, mind, and we don't even get a discount. So yeah, we're back in our living room again, and yes, the Christmas decks are all up. That tree, it looks beautiful during the day. Nadolig Llawen, Merry Christmas in Welsh. But it looks absolutely spectacular with the lights on. But again, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't show us decorating it, mainly because it was done over a few days because we were very busy at the time. And we're back in this room with even more Christmas decks. Funnily enough, we had visitors the other day and they were like, wow, it's like a shop. We haven't just gone and bought all of these Christmas decorations. There's 30 years worth of Christmas decorations up, and we love Christmas. We really, really do, if you can't already tell. And of course, this room does look a little bit different from last year because we've actually got a roof in here now. This was a conservatory, and so it's going to be a much more usable room with any luck. So yeah, I did mention a mess. Up until about 2 days ago, this room really was relatively tidy, but a lot of presents and things have arrived, and we are frantically printing out presents at the minute with our new 3D printer. We are still very much newbies with the 3D printing stuff, but wow, we're having so much fun. It's quite addictive, but yeah, at the minute, printing off Christmas presents, so really thinking about what we can do or make for certain people has been brilliant. The kids, they've all got stuff, but we're on to the sort of adult stuff now. In fact, let's just give you a quick look. We've got a skull by there. Oh, look at that. That's me just messing around trying to work out how to do things. Coasters galore at the minute. These are just absolutely brilliant. Some for us. Some as prezzies, a little golf buddy for my brother-in-law. These little octopuses, they are so cute. And again, trying to work out things. So yeah, I actually play in a ukulele band called the Ukumaniacs. So that's just some little key rings and things we've done as well. And let's just have a little look in here. We've got coaster holders. I'll sort those out in a minute. So yeah, regarding the 3D printing stuff, and again, welcome to all our new subscribers. Just if you aren't aware, the P2S Bambu Lab printer, we were just very, very lucky. We've been looking to get a printer for quite a while, and it just so happened when we went to buy it, this new one had just come out, and it's just perfect for us. It's brilliant for beginners. Didn't take us long to set it up and everything, and so we're not designing anything at the minute, we're just printing stuff that's out there. But yes, lots of you have asked certain questions and things. Now, it's a bit difficult, all right? I don't want this channel just to become about 3D printing at all. I've got loads and loads of fantastic supporters, nothing to do with 3D printing. On the other hand, though, it is something that we've started doing, and we are doing it a lot at the minute. So what I'm going to do is try and make a small separate video which will come out very soon, because lots of you have asked questions about 3D printing, and also can we list things that we've printed so you can find them. All right, so I'm not making this video all about 3D printing, but I will do something over the next few days for you guys so you know a little bit more, but I will show you just a few more of the things we printed in a minute. And it's at this point I'm really wishing I put a jumper on because it's actually quite cold out here. Yeah, something else. Yes, we have got a new van. You can see Vanny over there. Vanny is our camper van that we got before we got the motorhome, and I spent a good couple of summers in that. Absolutely brilliant. But basically, long story short, Vanny's a camper van. We are never going to sleep in Vanny again because we've got Lloyd, our motorhome, and so I still need a van for work purposes because I still teach in primary schools, so I still have to carry a big trolley around, and I am still doing a lot of travelling. So we thought, rather than having a camper van, a motorhome, there we are, look, it is a proper van. There is no sleeping or anything in there. I am going to be sorting out the carpet in there. We've managed to get a bit of carpet remnant from our local carpet store, which should fit. So that's a nice little job. But as you can see, Richard has put the new plates, or our P33 plates, on the new van. It's a lot younger than Vanny, less mileage and things as well. But yeah, it just seemed a little bit crazy keeping Vanny and me sort of struggling a little bit putting the trolley in and out when we could actually get a van. So there we go, we've got a van now. And of course the big plans for 2026 is to get out in the motorhome a lot more. I've been out in it quite a few weekends, but Richard hasn't yet. So yeah, plans for 2026 is to get out in the motorhome, the two of us. I did say I'd show you just a few of the other things that we've been printing. Love this. I've never had a MagSafe phone charger before. And I can just go and it sticks on there and charges up. And the really cool thing, I didn't know this, if you go it that way, it actually turns into a little clock. Brilliant. Starting to look at doing some merch. You saw some of the Ukumaniac key rings in the other room. That one is just trying to get our logo onto things. But there we are. There's my Ukulele Wales logo in 3D print form. We've been 3D printing Christmas decks like mad. I love them. Just useful storage there. Battery chargers and SD cards. My little monkey holding my iPen. And this desk was always messy down in this corner, but with my little catch-all trays, a tiny, tiny little one by there, I can keep it a little bit tidier now. I've shown these before. These really are some of my favourite 3D prints. I have so many cables, and now they're all nice and tidy and stacked up and colour coordinated. We were wondering when you would appear, Felix Webley. Again, ignore the rubbish. Ignore the dog fur. I will clean my house, I promise. Idris, leave him alone, man. And there's our moon, which of course looks a lot more impressive when it's lit up. Don't you dare eat my poinsettia or Christmas cactus. Serious now, Felix. We've given Felix his Christmas present early this year. He loves little laser dots, a red dot. And quite often he'll be naughty, so he gets the red dot. So we've bought him an automatic red dot now. He loves it. And so does Wolfie. My other Christmas cactus in a very nice printed pot too. For anybody wondering how the phone thing works, that is what it prints like. And in fact, I've got this one for my brother for Christmas. And you can just buy the chargers, and I knew that one fitted it. So all I'll be doing is popping that in there, gluing it in, sorted. Butter wouldn't melt, except for it would, because you were licking the butter the other night. We know. So just a quick catch up and updates really. It has been a very busy last sort of 6 weeks or so with a lot happening. Christmas fast approaching, so going out on Christmas do's. The 3D printer, which has just been awesome and fantastic fun. Get in the van. Bit unexpected, but it's done now, and really we did need to do it. It's a sensible thing to do. I'm looking out there at the fence coming down, all that hard work we did in the summer. Never mind, we will worry about that in the new year. And yeah, just painting the bathroom. Again, it was planned, but it all sort of crept up on us. So I do hope you have enjoyed this video. I've been trying to make it for a few days, but with decorating and Richard in work and stuff like that, it's just been a little bit crazy. So I really need to go back to work. So please, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a like. Leave a comment. We love reading them. Rubbish at replying, but love reading them. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.